Alright guys, we are about to jump on the Triumph Street Triple RS. I will hope to get some glamour shots when we get back. It's a tall bike. I'm on my tippy toes. It's light. One foot it without a problem. Riding position is going to be, sporty aggressive. It has rider modes. We are in that's better. Had a rough start there. It's funny, I don't ride sport bikes, so the more powerful they are, the more cautious I am, and it's screwing me up. So this bike is brand new for 2021. It's an upgrade. I want to say 121 horsepower, and gosh, I want to say 92 foot-pounds of torque, something like that. I will put the specs up on the screen. And I gotta be honest with you guys, of all the sport bikes and naked sport bikes, visually, this is my favorite. I think this bike is so unique looking. It's beautiful. I am in love with the headlights, the funky headlights that a lot of people hate, and I don't care. I just dig it. We're in road mode that does have sport mode. We'll toggle that in a bit. You guys have seen enough of these videos to know the route. We're going to run pretty straight down the road, hit a traffic circle, and then get going. Oh, and I forgot, this has a quick shifter up and down. I can't really tell what the tack is doing. Oh, that's nice. That is smooth. Oh, I see it. That tachometer could be a little bigger. It's just a faint line on both sides of the speedometer. The speed marking. But anyways, what I was saying was, you've seen this ride before. We're just going to head down this, mostly straight road. It's got some sweepers. And we'll see if there are any cops out, and then on the way back we'll see if we can juice it a bit. Riding position is, aggressive in terms of leaning forward on the bars. My foot position, it kind of reminds me of the Ninja that I've already ridden. Your knees are up kind of parallel to the tank, your feet are pretty tucked up kind of underneath you, not so much behind you. Oh, that quick shifter is something else. That's nice, man. That is so smooth. Gotta make sure we get our mirrors straight. Don't want any police officers to catch up with us. We're not expecting it. Oh, I like this. I mean, it's aggressively forward, my hands on the handlebars. Nothing like that Ninja Super Sport. Oh, that quick shifter is just stunningly smooth. I mean, when I was hitting it on the Ninja, it was kind of a little jerky, I felt like. That could very well have just been me awkward on that bike, to be completely honest. Lots of horsepower on this bike. You feel the torque immediately when you roll off the throttle. Nice engine braking, nothing like the Bonnevilles. It sounds fantastic. Oh my God, that's so easily maneuverable. Light as a feather, baby. We're not even going the speed limit. It's going to be hard to be calm on this heading to the traffic circle. Okay, so, I'm kind of mixing up my thoughts. So yeah, I love the look of this motorcycle. This and the Speed Triple. I think the Speed Triple, I'm hoping to ride it after this. My expectation is it's overkill for the road. And that this Street Triple is really what you want to be riding on the roads. And again, this could be a situation where it's, not accessible power on the street. I don't know. What I'm feeling right now in, third gear, second gear, power seems really accessible to me. If I twisted this throttle, we'd be off like a bat out of hell with a huge smile on our face, man. So I just don't have enough experience or knowledge to really get that point. I did not, as usual, look up where the, ideal shift points on this bike. But, third gear, 35 miles an hour, it feels totally fine. I got plenty of torque, ready to go, I think. Fourth gear, 45 miles an hour, again, plenty of power ready at your disposal. That doesn't mean that's how you want to ride it. And, I keep forgetting the quick shifter down, too, so I don't need to keep pulling in the clutch. Oh my God, that is something else. So yeah, okay. Again, completely scrambling my thoughts because I stalled when I got out of the parking lot. Of all the hypothetical second bikes, the one that makes me the most excited is this one. I love the look of this bike. I am a huge Triumph fan. I love their fit and finish. I love their styling. I love the materials that they use. I think you get a lot of value for your money. You're buying a premium bike. This isn't a Honda Rebel where you're getting a lot of technology at a lower price point. I'm okay with that. Brakes slow down just fine. Again, we're not doing full emergency braking on a street with traffic, but just get a flavor, get a taste of them. The ride is very firm. You feel bumps in the road in your butt, for sure. You feel vibration in the grips, for sure. I'm trying to balance my weight with my knees on the tank more than anything. But you still feel plenty of vibration in the grips. It doesn't feel bad, but I think, if you can't really get used to just steering the bike with the grips and holding on with your knees and using your stomach muscles to keep you upright, that could get tiring pretty quick. Third gear, 40 miles an hour, just over 4,000 RPMs, effortless. Not a bike for touring. So, like I said, this would be a second bike, not a primary. Oh, we really got to be cool with this throttle because, man, I just want to let it rip. Wind management, there is none. This doesn't even have a little tiny windshield, and that's okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna fly down this hill. Oh my God, we're going to fly like the wind. I'm telling you that right now. Oh, I love how it just presses you right into that seat. And that's just fourth gear jamming on the throttle. I mean, I could be down in second gear right now. I'm pretty confident. New bike, not used to it. Don't want to do anything rash. Oh my God, this is an intoxicating motorcycle. It sounds so good. It feels so good. Hands are killing me, to be honest. I'm really, really resting on my hands, despite my attempts not to. For me, the tank, if I was a little taller, if my legs were a little higher up on the tank, I think it'd be a little easier to grip it. But I'm struggling on that front a bit. In these carved out areas, it's just my kneecaps, basically, not the insides of my legs. I don't know if this is like Triumph's response to an MT-09, and the Speed Triple would be more like the MT-10. I'm not sure about that. I know that the Trident is kind of their version of the MT-07. Oh yeah, I'll take two. I might need multiple colors. Guys, I mean, third gear. It's just effortless. The superpower of this bike. It's just amazing. And it feels awesome. And this bike feels so steady, so stable. I'm not, you know, these curves aren't anything that require you to lean in much. I feel like I could go way down without a second thought. And yes, I am still being careful for the cops. Oh, this is intoxicating. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the FTR. This is a whole nother level. To me. It feels totally different to me. Like that powerful feeling when you jam on the throttle, you feel it non-stop. It feels like it's gonna go forever. And it looks badass. Look at this tank, man. I might want it in white with red, but still, just amazing. Downshifts just as flawlessly as upshifting. I mean, it's a quick shifter. Why even have it, just have a DCT of some sort? My throttle hand is totally numb. Totally numb. All right, we're gonna try that pothole on this and see if I rearrange my spinal column. Oh, I just love it when you let off the throttle and you hear that engine roaring. It's addictive. Well, I got a message for Doodle. You ride a hell of a bike. I know yours is older than this, but still. Fantastic. You know, as far as, you know, pain in your back or your shoulders, your neck, I feel it. I feel it because I've got a bad neck. If I was, you know, didn't have arthritis, who knows how it would feel. I think anyone in this position for a prolonged period of time is going to feel it. And again, you know, I'm trying to keep a lid on it because I really don't want a speeding ticket. But, you know, I'm riding fourth gear, 45 miles an hour. Bike runs just fine. It's nice and smooth. You don't feel like you got overwhelming torque ready to go, but that power is there. Unmistakably there. Just one twist of the throttle and you're off. Talking about, you know, usable power and when you want to be shifting sport bikes, you know, much higher RPMs than anything I have owned. That's all good and fine. But if you're just riding, you know, in a city, down neighborhood streets, you know, fourth gear, smooth, it's fine. I don't feel like this bike is about to stall out or that I'm abusing it by cruising at this gingerly pace of 45 miles an hour in fourth gear. Feels totally normal and feels great. I mean, you know, I'm sure if I was trying to do 0 to 60 times, I wouldn't even ever get out of first gear. That's fine. I'm not doing that stuff. So if you own this bike and you want to ride it under all conditions, go for it, baby. Figure out what works good for you. It's just really nice. I am a huge fan. Dash is okay. Feels a little small to me for some reason. I think it's got like lights on the side, and that takes up some real estate. You could probably put whatever those warning lights are, you know, like gas or oil. They could just put it on the dash, like on the TFT or whatever kind of screen this is. I know this has cruise control. Oh my God, we forgot to put this bike in sport mode. I can't believe it. Guys, I forgot to put the bike in sport mode. I was so floored with it in road mode, I completely forgot. What an embarrassment. Now I've got to try and ride it a second time. That's going to take 2 hours. Oh my God. Guys, my apologies. I will see if I can ride it again. I need to give my hand a rest. It's freaking numb. Oh, and you know, the throttle is super precise. I don't feel any wonkiness. I don't feel anything herky-jerky about it. You know, there's no I'm not sensing any delay. You know, I like the Trident throttle too. Here we go. Oh! That nailed me. Not as bad as some of the other bikes though. I don't feel any delay in the throttle here. I felt like the Trident throttle was great too. And you know, all these other, you know, professional reviewers or people who've been doing this for a long time, ridden for a long time, they hate the Trident throttle. So take my opinion with a grain of salt. You know, I like to think that managing a Challenger throttle at low speed, given all those difficulties, if I can do that, I think I've got a pretty good grasp on how a ride-by-wire throttle feels. And I'm a fan of this. Oh, that's so freaking nice. That is so nice. Oh, I love the sound of this bike. Neutral goes in really easily, very nicely. Most of the bikes I've ridden this weekend, I've had a heck of a time getting neutral. Again, tiptoes, both feet down, flat footing it, you know, with one foot is simple, and the bike feels super light, as it should when you ride a bagger every day. Oh guys, the Triumph Street Triple RS, phenomenal motorcycle. I am so embarrassed, truly embarrassed that I forgot to put it in sport mode. I was enjoying it so much that I didn't even think about it. I mean, it's embarrassing because I'm trying to share how the bike feels, and that's a pretty big deal to miss. So I'm going to see if I can go get back on the list. Want to ride the Speed Triple as well. Oh, but just an awesome freaking bike.